is up, guys and girls? I am Virtual Pix, and I am back with Will You Push the Button? And good God, that's loud. There we go, that solves the loudness issue, after I just blew my head off, pretty much. Oh, right, so, let's see. Starting off with this one, you write the best novel ever, you will never be able to create a story again. No, because, just, no. I can't actually think of a decent reason. No, just no. When you die, you'll be reincarnated, but it'll be third world country. I won't want to come back anyway. I'm good, thanks. One round's enough. You can go on a date with the girl of your dreams. Your fire will be wide open during the date, and you'll be oblivious to that fact. No, okay. No, if I'm oblivious to it, what's going to be the problem for me? That's the whole point of being oblivious. Ignorance is bliss, as they say. Let's see. You will be able to do anything you wanted ever. You have to work the job the job of your nightmares for a year before this kicks in. I can't actually think of a single job that would be nightmarish. But I know there's some pretty nasty ones out there, so no. Good, let's actually move you down a little bit. There we go. In fact, I can actually probably have that a bit closer. There we go. Because I only sit up in a small screen on the corner anyway, so you won't actually be able to read this bit. And some of you are going to zoom in and show me that you can read it, which will be quite hilarious, because it doesn't actually say anything interesting at all. You're the most genius guy alive. You have Alzheimer's. Every 15 seconds you forget everything. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. Also, isn't that kind of counterintuitive? So no, just on the back of that sounds like it's counterintuitive, no. What is all these answers today? You'll gain the powers of your favourite superhero. Someone you hate will gain the same powers. And that's a problem. Why? Yeah, I don't actually see why that's a problem. Because just because they have powers doesn't mean they know how to use them properly. You get any one wish granted. So does every other living person. Hell yeah. Because why not? You find $10 million. You always have to crawl. I'm failing to see how that's a downside, because surely I would have to crawl if I was using under my own momentum. Pardon? Anyway, carrying on. If I was under my own momentum, obviously I'd have to crawl, but who says I'd have to go anywhere under my momentum? If I had that much, not a problem. So yeah, I'd do that, because that sounds fun. I'm sorry, I have to move this down. This here is the best comment ever. So yeah, single best comment ever. All the food will taste so good that you get an orgasm. Okay, I'm not sure that'd be good in the first place. All the food you taste will be good. Yeah. Double-ended. It's a double-edged sword. So, yeah, fuck it. Because I could see some pretty hilarious situations with that. Let's see. You finally find the love of your life, but I'm going to have to move this screen down. They're the opposite gender version of you from parallel Earth with the same memories and experience, just as a different gender. What? No, because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't. If there was a identical version of me, like with same experiences and everything, gender aside, I would get into so many arguments with myself. Like I would not be very nice to myself at all. So no, I know damn well I'd get into arguments with myself because I'm complicated like that. Also, then I'd have to deal with two of me. No, thank you. Also, I think my ghost would actually go grey faster, having to deal with two of me. And that wouldn't be good, because then he'd just moan more than he already does. You master a skill you've always wanted to excel at. No one finds your work of relevance. Yeah, fuck it, why not? I get to master a skill, something that I've always wanted to do. I don't see how that's should need to be appreciated by anyone but me. Your physical appearance is no longer something that bothers you. All the worries it brings disappear. You must move countries and make new friends. No, because you could probably just do that anyway, without having to move country or make new friends. You can have superpowers, but only if you're a villain to a more powerful hero. Okay. Again, I come back to my point. They can be more powerful. It doesn't matter if they don't know how to use it. It all comes down to knowledge at the end of the day. And if you're smart enough to use it correctly, then the power isn't always an issue. You find $5, but you give it back to the person who dropped it. Yeah, okay. Sure. Why not? Have any two superpowers you want? You have incredibly saggy floppy nipples. Okay. I don't know what's going on with these questions today. Nah, I don't know. I give up. You know I'm gonna need to eat, drink, or sleep or breathe. You become immune to organ failure. I don't know what any of these are. None of these. So no, just on the off chance that one of those is actually really bad, I'm no. Because I don't know what they are. Oh god, another big one. You become the most known person in the country. You become the most unknown person in the rest of the world. If you talk to someone that's not from your country, they forget you the day after. Oh, well that would kind of suck for a lot of people I know, because they'd be constantly finding me in their Skype list and going, who the fuck's that? And then I'd have to keep reminding them. So yeah, that would actually be quite funny. It wouldn't actually be awkward for me at all. So yeah, I could have a lot of fun with that. I would definitely do that. What is it with all these like $100,000 and God knows what else? That's not a lot to me, so I'm hardly ever going to pick it, if ever. But you have to use it for drugs and take all of them on your own. No, thank you. I don't see how that is a good thing in any way, shape or form. Cure cancer, but get cancer uncurable. Nothing more to say on that one. That's just, that shouldn't have even needed that. That should have just been a dip straight away. You gain superhuman strength. You look slightly disgustingly skinny. Well, you look disgustingly skinny. I don't see how I could look any skinnier than I already do. But no, just because I don't want to actually try that method out. I don't actually want to see what that would look like, because that would not be good. You can enter the world of any video game for one day. you were forced to enter a random terrible video game the day after. Yeah, there are a couple of things. I don't think it could be that bad. I mean, yeah, there are some bad games out there, but would that be one day in its time or one day in our time? Because if it's one day in its time, that day could be freaking long and then really short. And a lot of terrible video games actually have a really short time span. So that doesn't actually seem that balanced. That wasn't thought through.
What else do we need?
Let's see. Oh, another one I've got to move it down for. You get sent to your own, You get sent to your own personal heaven. Everything you could and ever would want will be granted to you. You control everything. But once I finish moving it, you are unable to feel pleasure or be happy with anything. Yeah, that seems about right actually, because you'd have everything. There'd be nothing left to want. So no, because eventually that would get boring. You wouldn't want it anymore. You lose the thought you hate most about yourself, but no one notices. Yeah, that's just something you could do anyway. Like, literally, you don't think about it anymore. That's how easy that one is. You have every cable channel. FX no longer has any of the movies. No, because I have every channel anyway. So it doesn't actually matter. No, that would actually make zero difference to me. Apart from the fact that FX would lose movies, but I don't watch that channel anyway, so that's not a problem to me. Let's see. Oh god. This one. Okay. You will swap genders, but you will still have the same personality and relative attractiveness as before. So you know what? I'm actually going to cut this one out at exactly, what, 12 minutes, well, whenever it was that this question started. And this one would actually have gone on to the end. So, I'm going to do a bit of a swap, somehow. Actually, I don't know, I can't, because I got music playing in the background. Whoa, this went and boned me over rather quickly. But you know what? No. I'm not saying anything more. I'm not saying anything more on it. Not unless directly asked, anyway. You can have unlimited amounts of money, but you can never have sex again. No. No, unlimited amounts of money could only buy you so much. And to be honest, I don't actually know what I would do with that kind of money. Like, if I literally buy anything I want, anytime I want, whenever I want, for the rest of my life, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'd be lost. Let's see. You can tell when someone is lying to you. You can tell when someone is lying. You can always know when the truth whenever you want. But you can never tell a lie. Seems like a fair trade. Know whenever someone's lying and then know the truth and not be able to lie. That doesn't seem like a bad thing at all. So yeah. You will live as long as you like, but you have to live for at least 200 years. Do you know, this one yeah, that one I would do. Normally that would come under the same one as immortality, which I wouldn't do because eventually I would get bored and then, you know, you're immortal. What do you do once you've done everything? Once you don't want to be around anymore? Because eventually you would reach that stage. But if you could choose, I mean, yeah, it's a 200 limit minimum, but after that you can choose anything beyond that. And even then, 200 years is a pretty good time, so you could just live up to that limit and still be perfectly happy. So yeah, I'll do that. You can cure any illness at will, but every time you cure an illness, you will lose an important part of your memory. Well, I have a terrible memory anyway, so I would not want to add more onto that. Because also, it doesn't say that I can cure any illness with anyone else. I can only cure my own illness. Or at least that's how I'm taking that. So, no. Realise God doesn't exist, but realise as well that your existence will vanish after you die. Ah, now see, I have a problem with this one. Whoever wrote this obviously doesn't believe in God, which I would happen to agree with. Funny enough, I am not religious at all, in the slightest. But your existence vanishing once you die, that is not technically true, considering the first law of thermodynamics state that energy cannot be lost or destroyed, it can only change form. And the person you are is essentially just a bunch of electrical energy in your brain, which has to go somewhere. Or it has to change, it has to go something or change in some way. And that's just going on the first law of thermodynamics. I could get into that even more and then confuse every one of you, but I'm not going to. So, yeah, screw it. Because I don't really care, right? I don't believe in God anyway, so I find the whole thing ridiculous. And the fact that it causes one too many wars, to be honest. You have infinite money, you can buy whatever you want. Whenever you buy something, someone anywhere in the world loses everything they have, including money. No, because I'm not actually a selfish person, so I wouldn't do that. I would be very uncomfortable with that. You have unlimited skips on Pandora, but you can only listen to the station your parents pick. I feel like I'm missing something here, so no thank you. Let's see. You get to spend a day with your favourite YouTuber, but you don't get to be in a video again. Oh, I couldn't actually see that being a problem anyway, considering I've got my own videos to do. So, and technically I could already just pass that one by just, spending a day with myself. As vain as that might seem, it is technically true. You can have anything, you can have anything you have ever wanted and desired, but only 3 days to live. Only have 3 days to live. Well, that would very much suck, because there are a few things that I'd like to have or desire that wouldn't be able to be done in 3 days, so that would kind of fuck that up instantly. You gain immortality. No, it's an immortality one, and like I said, I would never take immortality, only if I could choose when to end. Because immortality just would not be fun at all. You are put on the will of the 12th, 34th and 56th richest men in the world to take their entire fortune. But you have to give 95% of it to donations. Do you know what? I'm going to leave that for you lot to decide. Because that does it for this video. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. Stay awesome as always. And I will see you lot in the next video.